What's up guys, XHScoop here, and this is a completely different area from where I normally record, but that's because I'm behind my dad's bike shop, and as you can see I have an unboxing here, and this is a pretty good sized box. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. There should be 9 cubes in here, so yeah. Alright, so I'm super excited for this, guys. I've been waiting for nearly a week or so for it. So yeah, and this of course came from the Cubicle, the best place to get your cubes from. So right here at the top we've got some plastic wrap, as you can see, to keep everything nice and safe. Here we have some Chi lube, and it looks like some of it spilt out. That's okay, that's why I ordered a bunch of it. So we have that. Here we have some N50 neodymium magnets, or they're 5x1 N48 magnets, and these are for my GTS2. I'm gonna magnetize it. So yeah, some more bubble wrap. Let me find the receipt and stuff. So the receipt is down here, and we got a business card and the receipt. So now let's get into the cubes. First off, let's start with the Shengshou Kilominx. I do have a Megaminx, and I do know how to solve Megaminx, and I really just want to get a Kilominx, so here it is. Alright. So here's the puzzle. I'm super excited for this, and let's do some first turns. First of all, it actually is really smooth. The grip isn't the best, but that's okay. It's kind of slimy, or not slimy, oily on the outside, but that's okay. I can wipe it down after this. But let's check corner cutting. Not too bad, but I am looking forward to solving this. So yeah, let's go and put this off the side with everything else. Next up, I guess I'll do this. I got the X-Man Volt Square 1. I don't know how to solve Square 1, and this is my first one. So let's go ahead and get into it. Here's a little pamphlet that came with, and plastic wrap, of course. I'm not going to hurt my thumbs, so I'm using my box cutter. Let's open it up. Okay, there we go. And here's the Square 1. Oh dang. This is actually nice. Corner cutting, pretty good, I guess. I don't really know how you'd corner cut on a Square 1, but this is actually really nice. The upper layers are a little bit sluggish, or these layers are a little bit sluggish, but that'll go away with break-in. And I love how this cube feels. It's really smooth, and I love the swishy sound of it. So that's the X-Men Volt Square 1. Let's move on to the next cube. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go and go with the 4x4. I got a Kung Fu Kang Fang 4x4, and all of these are in stickerless, except for the Kilominx, because the Kilominx didn't come in stickerless. But I'm hoping this will probably be my new main, because the best 4x4 I have, or the only 4x4s I have now, are YJ Guangzhou 4x4 and a Mofeng Jiaoshi MF4S, and both of them are pretty bad. So let's see if this is any better. I'm hoping it is. First turns. Okay, so first off, it's quite loose, or quite tight, sorry, but it's very scratchy. But I can tell that this is going to be better than my other cubes, my other 4x4s. And as you can hear, it is very scratchy, but it is very smooth. Inner layers are the same speed as the outer layers, which is nice. So yeah, and hopefully I can get some really good times with this. I'm super glad that I got this. Next up, we'll go to the Yushin 5x5. I have a Yushin 5x5, but it's not the normal one like this. The Yushin 5x5 I have is the Yushin Cloud, and this also came in a cube box, which is really nice. So let's go and get into it. And of course there's tape. Let me cut the tape. So my Yushin Cloud 5x5 is really good, and I really like it. So let's see if this is any better. And this looks exactly like the Cloud on the outside, but let's do first turns. The shades are the exact same, but I like the Yushin shades. And this is, again, super sandy, but right off the bat, I can tell that this is faster than my Yushin Cloud. And, yeah. And one thing I forgot to do with the 4x4 is corner cutting, so let me go ahead and test that out. So it'll do 2 pieces and reverse, not that much, but I'll have to set this thing up. So yeah, like I said, 2 pieces roughly for forward and not much reverse. Now corner cutting on the Yushin 5x5 is, let's see, not that much, but as I suspected, this is kind of tight, so yeah, there's that. And the last thing in the box is this. This is the Mofeng Jiaoshi, or Keeping Classroom Mini 3x3 bundle. I got it for $12 at the Cubicle, which for 5 3x3s is a pretty good deal. And of course it has the carrying handle on it. So let's go ahead and get into it. I really don't want to rip this box because I actually really like this box. And of course I rip it, but going from there, and there's tape on it, of course. Why would there not be? But there was some tape on it. Now let's go ahead and get it open. Let's go ahead and pull these out. And there's the 5 3x3s. Is there tape on this too? No. Oh, it's just right here. And there is tape on it. Never mind. Okay, so now that we got the tape off, let's start with the smallest one, which I believe this is a 30mm 3x3. It actually turns quite well, minus the keychain on it, but good. It's good that the keychain can come off, so I'm just going to go and do my first turns without the keychain. This is probably the best mini 3x3 I've ever turned. The other ones I've had were either Rubik's brands or just really bad ones. So yeah, this is a huge step up from that, and it even corner cuts. So yeah, this is a pretty good mini 3x3, or keychain 3x3, so let's go ahead and put this on it, the keychain back on it. This will probably be going on my pencil bag for school, and I'll have one on my backpack as well. So there's the 30mm 3x3, I believe it is. Let's see. Yes, this is the 30mm 3x3. So there's that. Next is the 35mm 3x3. And first turns, I can actually finger trick this one and stuff. But as you can see, it just corner twisted. So corner twisting is going to be an issue, and these are extremely loose. Will you be able to tension them? Let's see. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I will be able to tension them, and I'm glad because these are really loose. But yeah, let's check corner cutting on this. 45 normal, and right at line to line reverse, which for a mini 3x3 is really good. This is super nice. Alright, next up is the 40mm one, which this one I can actually start to do stuff on. This is nice, probably needs to be tightened, and 45 normal reverse, or normal cutting, and not quite line to line, but close on the 40mm one. Next is the 45mm one, and this is first turns. They're all really nice. They're a little bit scratchy and smooth, or sandy, but they're really nice. I really like the feel of this. I'm gonna look at the mechanism for this. So there's a slight bit of factory lube in there, but that is actually a pretty cool mechanism. The corners are just normal corners. There's a few small tracks on the pieces, and for however much this is, these are actually pretty good performance 3x3s. Now for OH, this might be a little small. I don't know, I'll have to feel the 50mm one, but this could possibly be my OH main. Maybe, I don't know. Let's get into the 50mm one. So, they are dirty though. That's one of the only bad things, but this is the 50mm one, and this is nice. I really like this. Holy crap. There's a little bit of scratching, but that's fine, and this probably will be my OH main. This is really nice for OH. Normally I would probably use a GTS2 or a Volk, but this is definitely going to be my OH main, and I just messed up an algorithm. Okay. Overall, these are really nice, and I'm glad to have them in my collection. So yeah, let's go ahead and move this stuff out of the way, and let's go over what I got one more time. So, first thing we opened was the ShengShou Killaminx, which this is pretty cool. I'm definitely going to be doing some solves on this. I really like this puzzle from first turns. It's really nice. So yeah, there's that. And this is my first flat-faced, or like, no-ridged, dodecahedral puzzle. I do have a Megaminx, and that's the X-Men Galaxy, so the sculpted one, so I'm used to the grip on that. So this grip is going to take a little bit to get used to. But, again, we got the 30mm to 50mm mini 3x3s from the Cubing Classroom. We got the Kung Fu Kang Feng 4x4, which is a pretty nice 4x4, it just needs to be set up a little bit. So, yeah. There's that. And we got the Yushin Cloud, or not Yushin Cloud, the Yushin 5x5, which is, again, needs to be set up. But that's no big deal. Probably needs to be tightened a little bit because this is catching a lot. But yeah, there's that. And then lastly, we got the X-Men Volt Square 1, which is a pretty nice square one. This is my first square one, so I decided why not get the best one. So yeah. I might scramble these up, so yeah, and hopefully I can learn the square one algorithms soon, because I really want to know how to solve this puzzle. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pop this off and turn it around so I can have white on top instead of yellow. So yeah, and sorry about the background noise. Like I said, I'm behind my dad's shop, and it's a business, so I can't really help background noise here. But, yeah. Alright, so just pop that off, turning it around so I can have white on top, because that's how I roll. So, yeah. The only thing is, there is a little bit of catching, but that'll probably go away with break-in. So, yeah. This is everything I got, as well as... Where did they go? As well as the magnets and the Qi lube. So yeah, or the Qi M lube. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like if you did, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.